So hey guys, how's it going? My name is Process Rawil and welcome to today's video. So today is another fan requested video by Micah Bishop. He requested that I do a video on TJ McConnell, and I agree with him. TJ is going to be a great energy player off the bench. A lot like Marcus Smart is for the Celtics. I'll expand on that a little bit later, but I wanted to do a little bit more than just touch on why he'll be a great option. I kind of wanted to look at his playing career and just kind of like his life in general, just so you guys can get a feel for not only the player that is TJ McConnell, but the man that is also TJ McConnell.
I miss the old Kanye, straight from the gold Kanye, chop up the soul Kanye, set on his goals Kanye. I hate the new Kanye, the bad mood Kanye, the always rude Kanye, spaz in the news Kanye.
So first we're going to take a look at TJ's high school career. There's not really much here, but he went to Chatters Valley High School in Pittsburgh. As a senior, he was the captain of his team. He averaged 34.2 points per game, 8.2 rebounds per game, and 9.1 assists per game. The man nearly averaged a triple-double at only 6'2". Like, that's ridiculous. This stat line earned him first team All-State. He was the male athlete of the year by the Pittsburgh Post-Gazelle. He was named 3A player of the year in Pittsburgh, and he also led his Colts to a 29-2 record and a chance to play in the 3A championship game as a senior. So as a freshman, TJ McConnell attended Duquesne University in 2010. McConnell averaged 10.8 points per game, 3.8 rebounds per game, 4.4 assists per game, and 2.8 steals per game, and he earned an Atlantic 10 Freshman of the Year honors. So onto his sophomore year, he also attended Duquesne University this year. He averaged 11.4 points per game, 4.4 rebounds per game, 5.5 assists per game, 2.8 steals per game, and he led the Duquesne Dukes to a 16-15 record. Some of his accolades this year included All-Atlantic 10 Conference honors and the All-Defensive Team for the Atlantic 10. So his junior year, he transferred to Arizona and was forced to sit out due with the NCAA transit rules. This was in the hopes of winning a championship with the Wildcats. So in 2013, the 2014 season, this was McConnell's senior year with the Wildcats, and they jumped out to a 21-0 record. This year, McConnell earned first team All Pac-12 and Pac-12 All Defensive Team honors. So moving on to McConnell's pro years, he went undrafted in the 2015 draft. Obviously, teams didn't see his raw defensive potential mixed with his playmaking ability and just how scrappy he was, so every team passed up on him. But he signed with the Philadelphia 76ers for the 2015 season. During the preseason, he averaged 6.2 points per game and 4.8 assists per game during 5 games, which earned him a spot on the roster. He actually did pretty well in his rookie season. He got 2 votes for the 2016 NBA All-Rookie team, and for me, that's really good for an undrafted rookie. So, next year, as we know, this year, he re-signed with the 76ers, and in the Summer League game playing against the Boston Celtics, McConnell dropped 17 dimes. Then came the 2016-2017 regular NBA season, where he averaged 3.1 rebounds per game, 6.6 assists per game, 1.6 steals per game, and 6.6 points per game. During this season, McConnell dropped what can only be considered the dagger, when he drove baseline on Melo, turned, shot a jumper, and drained it to send the Knicks home. This is probably cemented TJ as one of my favorite players on the 76ers. So now we get to the part of the video where I talk about where TJ can fit on this Sixers roster. Now, TJ's not going to be a starting guy, okay? I mean, he doesn't have the talent, he doesn't have the athleticism to be the starting point guard. He's just not good enough. But he's built perfectly to be a bench player. A comparison that I kind of want to draw is Marcus Smart. Now, TJ doesn't have the athleticism that Marcus Smart can bring, but he brings that like defensive energy. He'll dive on the ball, he'll make plays for his teammates, he'll put his body on the line, take a charge. I mean, this guy's only 6'2", and he's like just trying to do everything he can to lock his man up, and this is really contagious. I believe that his style of play, which is kind of like It's not 3 and D, actually. It's a strange style where it's 3 and kind of playmaking. Towards the end of the year, McConnell averaged, I believe it was about 9 assists per game. I could be wrong. This is when he was forced into the starting point guard position. Obviously, those numbers might take a dip, but all the Sixers are really asking of TJ is just to get the ball to other teammates and lock up the opposing point guards, dive on the ball, make energy plays, and stuff like that. Every team needs a great energy player. Andre Iguodala is that for the Warriors. Marcus Smart, as I said before. I would say Norman Powell is kind of like that for the Raptors. The point being, every team has that great defensive stud who always comes off the bench. Another example, actually, Tony Snell. Another example would be Tony Allen, but I'm kind of getting off track. The point is, TJ is going to make great energy plays off the bench, and that's really all we need him for, and just to make plays. Maybe, this is a big maybe here, maybe he can get to the point where he's able to average a double-double. I'm saying double digits in assists and in points, but I don't really know. We'll see how he progresses. I think he does have that potential if he's given enough minutes, but you never know with this Sixers team. I think it would be a huge waste of talent to trade him unless somebody really rolls along that is crazy talented. But right now, I really like TJ as our backup point guard. Everything about his game I just enjoy. If you ever watch him, it's just, I don't know, it's just entertaining, you know. He just doesn't, you know, everything about his game is just so entertaining just to watch. How he locks up like these elite NBA point guards and everything, and is able to make plays for his teammates. He's actually rather quick on his feet, so he's able to get into the lane and run pick and rolls and everything. He's a really good friend with Joel Embiid, as you can see from his Twitter profile picture. I pointed that out in my 76ers starting 5 video, but it is just really nice to see a man who is, you know, kind of a little bit of a role player, being friends with an NBA superstar on the team. I would say that's the role that TJ McConnell is going to play for the Sixers, and that's why we need to keep him. I mean, energy plays, and energy plays, as I'm reiterating. Hopefully, at one point in his career, he can average a double-double. I know he can do it if he gets the minutes. You guys just wait and see. So that's going to be all the time I have today to talk about TJ McConnell. If you have any suggestions for future videos, I always do those. I love recommended videos. I put a lot more time into those because I feel like I got to give you guys, the commenter, the great product that you deserve for being such a great fan and watching my videos. And as of now, I think I'm going to start a new segment on the show. I know a bunch of bigger YouTubers do this, like King of the Fourth Quarter and the SDC. I'm going to start a question of the day segment. And I guess my question of the day to you guys is, who won the NBA free agency the most? Who got the best value? And who's going to improve the most? I know my answer. I would have to say the Houston Rockets. I mean, it's kind of obvious. They're looking like they might get Melo. They got CP3, you know, they have James Harden. They're almost looking like they can contend with the Warriors, which is almost stupid to say just because of like how good the Warriors are. But, you know, you never know. So please leave your answer to the question of the day down below. I'm interested to read those. But thank you guys so much for watching. I am Process Raw Will, and have a great day, guys.